Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis and I'm a beginner artist, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing a random Ron Carr. I don't know if he's actually a regular Ron Carr, but I do remember now. I think that the high ranked guys are espadas, so I could be wrong, but I think that the espadas are, the highest ranked guys. But this isn't, I think, somebody that serves underneath one of the Ron cars. One of the espadas. So I figured I'd draw him. This guy, after Chad got one-shotted, Chad got up to try and fight again, and this dude stopped Chad from being able to punch uh, the Espada. So, in hindsight, what Chad is doing is completely stupid, but it's an anime. So, you have a character that gets cut down in one shot, and for some reason, they feel the need to get up even though their enemy just let them live. Because think about this, right? Think about how Ichigo felt when he beat his opponent, and his opponent was on the ground, and he healed his opponent, and then his opponent got back up to fight again. That's the exact thing that Chad basically just did. He got one-shotted, just like Ichigo's opponent, and then tried to get back up and fight again. It makes no sense. If you know that you're so overwhelmed. What am I trying to say? You're so overwhelmingly disadvantaged. Is that what I'm looking for? You're so much at a disadvantage that it's crazy. So for you to want or feel the need to get up to fight again when you don't hold any extra power that you've been like holding back, it doesn't make that much sense. Ichigo makes sense. When Ichigo was getting beat up, he had two forms that he could transform into, so it's completely different. Rather than somebody like Chad, who just had to pull out all the stops to beat somebody of a specific rank, to then see this individual and be like, this person isn't that fast. I'm going to try and end this in one punch. You couldn't beat the last person you fought in one punch, and you think that you're going to just magically be able to beat this guy with one punch. And I say he couldn't beat him in one punch to imply that his right arm, all the attacks he was throwing with his right arm, counted as attacks. So all because he was able to beat his opponent with one punch with his left arm does not mean that he beat his opponent with one punch. Cause yeah. But he tried to end this dude with one hit, and that dude was definitely ranked higher than you. And you saw that you got cut down with one shot, and you were bleeding out, and you wanted to get up. It's weird. If you couldn't beat a guy at your strongest, you're not going to beat him at the brink of your weakest. Like at the brink of death, you're not going to like suddenly be able to beat him unless you have some form of power up past that. Like Ichigo, when he fought against Kenpachi, it's the same aspect that Chad just went through. Kenpachi was so overwhelmingly strong to Ichigo that Ichigo needed his swords. He needed to combine with his sword. He needed to be more in tune with his sword in that fight in order to have a chance of winning. And that gave him a power boost. Rather than Chad, who his weapons aren't necessarily personas, they're just extensions of his power. So whatever's there is there. You could probably gather more of it, but that'd be a different circumstance. But yeah, let's get into this.
Suck me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes up. breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with a nasty bite out. In the dead of the night, teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind, just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with a nasty bite out. In the dead of the night, let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with a nasty bite out. In the dead of the night, teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind.
All right, I'm finished with this picture of the right hand of this of the espada. I mean, of the a wrong car. Bro, I'm not gonna get used to it. I'm gonna end up correcting myself often because I'm not like in tune with the ranks. So it's going to be a minute before I just like know which one is what. But I don't know what this dude's rank is, but I know that he's stronger than Chad. So I mean, there's that. I mean, but in Waco Mundo, that's not a real like. achievement, right? Because the strongest individual that we brought with us is Ichigo. He's the absolute strongest. So you have Ichigo, Chad, and Uryu fighting up against the three people that previously were Espadas. I mean, Arankars. Espada. No, Espada. They were previously Espadas. Those three beat them, and Rukia, her first opponent, is one of the numbers. She fights, I think, number 9 or 6. I forget which one he is, but she fights him. Okay, so in my head, if we put her up against one of the three, she beats it, right? But to an extent, amongst everybody else, the two that I say be able to beat the high ranking numbers, Ichigo and maybe maybe Renji, just because they have Bankais. That helps drastically. I think Hado gives Rukia leeway in a battle, but it's not the end all be all, right? But that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't, let me know what I can do in the comment sections to make it better for you to watch next time. The glove is off. Peace, love. Thanks for watching.